Yeah. Não, isto depois já abriu. Queria pô-lo novamente, não coisa, o gajo não quis. Ai, pois é.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. Fellas, just like we were saying earlier, a lot of excitement has been built around this new season. So far, it has not disappointed. Your thoughts, Shaq, on things so far?
Well, for the teams that are losing, it's been a disappointment. But for the teams that are winning, it's now about maintaining that consistency. See if you can make it to the playoffs, how far you can go in the playoffs, and hey, maybe you can win a championship.
Well, to me, the league is just getting more and more athletic. All the off-season training and all the nutrition and things, guys are more athletic. I don't know if they're better players, but they're much more athletic. And already we've seen some jaw-dropping highlights.
The fading amber light gleaming over the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Square up, boy.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5.
Socos no queixo, falta chave. NBA é pouco assim, foda-se.
Len, a screen. To the middle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role.
Pera. Oh, foda-se, também sou burro, pera. Câmara toquei. Assim? Nossa, é só assim. Muda alguma definição do zoom, altura e essa merda? Só se preciso mudar.
A
Diz aí se eu
player
preciso mudar.
has later on.
Bledsoe kicks to AC.
Não.
Can't get it to fall. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Houston.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Menos gajo assim tem mais noção do campo.
That time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Thompson. To the inside. And it's Schroeder missing.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Booker with it. Picked up by Thompson. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And he gets it to go.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And the dunk by Len.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Suns have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thanks, Doris. It's stolen by Schroeder.
Acreditas que eu raramente faço destes? Alley-oop destes? Não consigo, mano. O boneco breca-me com a bola nas mãos.
Len with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Launches a three, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 13 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Another three for Phoenix. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Iguodala. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Thompson with the bucket.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
É raro, mano. Eu acabo aí às vezes o jogo com 5 assists. Só acabo com mais mesmo se estiver a jogar para as assists. Caso contrário.
Thompson with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Takes the three. And it's Schroeder missing. The Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Len a screen. Here's AC. No good on the three.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Offensive rebound. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Só para dar pequenino. Mesmo assim, o boneco que eu curtia mais foi o primeiro que eu fiz. Sabe? Eu, como não sei as posições, não sei em que posição é que eu pus aquele. Mas foda-se. O filho da puta nem 90 de overall tinha e não me falhava um triplo.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through the professor. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you,
Este
Kevin.
caralho deste varejão é que me merecia morrer também, caralho.
Schroeder after the miss from Tyson Chandler. From deep, McLemore, shots good. McLemore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Up top, Knight, guarded by McLemore. Up top, Knight. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Schroeder. That misses. Counted had it gone in.
SG aqui.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room. Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? You know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects. So for the Suns, Len comes in for Jordan Hill. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Knight. And then for Golden State, Iguodala comes in for Anderson Varejao. And the professor subbed in for Ian Clark. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Schroeder, he's in at the point. Iguodala out there with Jones. Then it's McLemore, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Len kicks to Bledsoe. Chandler a screen. Now the feed to McCallum. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. McCallum's got it back down to single digits for Phoenix. Barnes passes to Schroeder, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 17 now.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Bledsoe against Iguodala. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by McLemore.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
McCallum dishes to Chandler. Shot clock at 5. Len a screen. Bledsoe with it. Jones covering. They grab their own miss. Len got a hand on it. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's McCallum. Bledsoe outside. Iguodala with the steal. That'll do it for the first half.
84, 85 if I'm not mistaken. But I will check it later when this game ends. I can check it for you if you want.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
We've got Booker. Warren is out there with Quincy.
Bro,
Acey.
I'm a noob because
and it's Bledsoe
I can play. I know the controls, but your overall doesn't mean jack shit because you can play like 80 games, you can earn the coins, you can level up your player, but still I can play. Like I'm shit at defense, I don't know the roles, like I'm PG and I shouldn't be PG because of my height. And, like those types of things.
We'll be talking about here for a long
I don't know.
time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file, no doubt about it.
Clock at 6. They double team Bledsoe. Len kicks to Warren. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and Len gets it to go on the assist by Bledsoe. And it's 6 points for Alex Len.
No, it's okay. It's okay, bro. You don't need to. That's my shot.
We have a chance to check out Freak here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in free throw percentage, and of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And you know, as you said, Greg, fantastic at the free throw line last year. That's a tremendous asset for any team.
Hill, he's checked in for Len. Iguodala against Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. Here's Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Warriors leading by 12.
Yeah, I know, but I don't play this game too much, so.
Charity stripe shot, and it's Schroeder missing. For Phoenix, they've
But thank
gone
you.
3 of 3 from the field since halftime. They double team Bledsoe. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot.
Before this game, the last NBA game that I played was 98, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm only playing this game because PlayStation Plus offered us the game. So.
Both free throws good from Booker. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Verajao kicks it over to Schroeder. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Knight with it. Picked up by Thompson. Hill, a screen on Thompson. Knight into the lane. And that one's good.
Yeah, this type of things defending, I don't really
Everything working
get it.
for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And there's the pass to Clark. And Thompson kicks it over to Schroeder. And stolen by Knight. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded by Schroeder, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls, and the Suns making a change here. Goodwin's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Barnes, he's checked in for Ian Clark. Both free throws good from Warren.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know,
Fuck's
so
sakes.
critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
Okay.
And it has been his
Right.
BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Knight.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Okay.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Okay.
That free throw, no good. Phoenix making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Warren, and it's right.
Thanks for the tips, bro.
Then for the Warriors, Terrence Jones is checked in for Berejao, and it's Ben McLemore in for Klay Thompson. Suns have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Knight into the lane. Dishes it to Goodwin. Chandler with a screen for Goodwin. Left side Chandler. Suns moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and it's Goodwin missing. Warriors leading by 13. Nobody near Barnes. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Right stick back. Okay.
They can't guard us on the
You only play 2K, or you play other games?
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Okay.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. 4th, the Suns.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Chandler is screen. Knight kicks to Hill. Just his first attempt. The shot misses, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now, here is Knight. Tight defense on him. He dishes it to Hill. Warriors with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the basket by Jones.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Barnes against Wright. Here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 20. Goodwin with it to end the run. Chandler. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, I defend so bad. Fuck's sake.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's the break.
This pass was so obvious.
It's Knight with the drive. And that one's good. Knight's got 6. Here's Schroeder. Now here's McLemore outside. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
Xavi, estás a ver, né?
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Bogut out there with Terrence Jones, and it's the professor in at the point. Iguodala against Bledsoe. They double-team Bledsoe. Here's AC, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. AC's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Phoenix. Jones, the pass to Bogut, feeds it to Schroeder.
Fucks. sakes.
And here's Booker. And Bledsoe, here we go. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Yeah, bro. Really, thanks.
Now, here's Warren. He's guarded by Schroeder.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Len's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Bledsoe dishes to Warren. Passes it to Ace. Out left to the wing. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 21.
Estes timings de salto, cara. Eles homens já lançaram a bola, só depois é como mano.
Warriors leading by 13. Schroeder kicks to Jones.
Tu chegaste a jogar este 2K, Xavi?
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 32 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Bledsoe kicks to AC. Len a screen. Down low, here's Warren. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
Preciso de uma ajuda aí a ver
Schroeder passes to Bogut.
o total de pontos que eu fiz. Depois quando deixou acabar tudo, diz-me lá no número. Nem sei se isso dá para ver.
Here's the three. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Pass to Len. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Warren kicks to Len. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his fourth rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here's Warren. He's tightly guarded. Ace's shot is good.
Também achei estranho, tipo, não estar a dar com essa merda, mas as únicas cenas que eu vi era tipo os clubes em que eu já tinha estado e os pontos que eu tinha feito, e era praticamente tudo em percentagem.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
To the right side. Lets it go from 11, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Schroeder. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bledsoe passes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. Knocked away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Bogut.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know,
Por acaso acho que já tenho 4, 6. Ou é 4 ou é 6, mas acho que 6 é muito. É preciso 10 para entrar no Hall of Fame. 10 accoletes completos. Eu não te quero mentir, mas acho que tenho 6, mas acho que a gente já viu isso.
Warriors leading by 23. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks it over to Schroeder. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the professor. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. The drive by Thompson, the 10-footer. And it's Schroeder missing. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Booker. No good on the triple. And it's Golden State's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Back to Barnes. Schroeder kicks to Thompson. Now Schroeder. From deep. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Toma, mãe. Mãe. Toma.
Não quero. Obrigada.
Como é chefinho?
Não quero.
Vai se estragar.
Mas eu não quero.
Deixa estar aqui, pode ser que dê mais umas grafadas. Ela foi missão desiste. Se eu agora aqui carregar no triângulo dá bónus, né? Ok. Records. NBA records. Pois, mas o problema é que aqui já não me deixa fazer manep, mano. Diz que o total points pertence ao Chamberlain durante um jogo. L2. Espera. Pois, mas aqui depois é os que pertencem aos outros. Não percebo. Ok. A cena que eu vinha aqui e fazia era isto. What's up? Minha player, cara. Estava lá agora. Pera aí. Tá. Yes. Currently playing on PS4. No, I usually don't play any 2K games. I'm playing this because PlayStation Plus offered us the game like long time ago, and I decided to play it. And since I'm playing it, might as well live stream it. So. Isto era aquela cena que eu estava a dizer que estava tudo em porcentagem. Aqui não percebe um pau. 176 jogos. Isso é games. Yeah, GP deve ser games played. Oh. Boa chave. Isso é bom. Yeah, 3850. É isso mesmo que eu queria, mano. Obrigadão. Agora já sei onde é que é. Yeah. Ora, isto acaba primeiro. Ah, mas eu vou estar off mal até dias. Mesmo assim que se... Falta mesmo, mano. Olha, vou deixar isso aí no play, vou só à cozinha. Espera aí. Enquanto isso está a dar os loadings.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, it was Milwaukee winning their last game against the Kings. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have
basketball
no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about...
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. And, of course, Marco Bellinelli. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas.
Por exemplo, estes agora estão a falar de trades e o caralho, tipo, trocar jogadores de uma equipa para a outra. Só que a minha dúvida é, será que houve mesmo uma troca? Ou isto foi na altura uma troca que houve na vida real e eles agora puseram no jogo? É que parece tipo, que as equipas não mudam muito. Não mudam nada até.
Following the basket by Draymond Green. It's deflected.
Lol.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe.
That's a wall.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Hoffman, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
And so it's Golden State with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Monroe down low. He's against Green. Monroe's shot is good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
On the wing, Green. Corner shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Middleton outside. Pass to Hoffman. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Fires the three. Milwaukee the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Draymond Green. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, he realizes his role. I mean, rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else is a bonus.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Anderson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Chris Middleton. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Suns.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road.
Este jogo, quando começou, os gajos estavam a falar tipo de uma player trade para a equipa do tipo que tinha acontecido na equipa dos Bucks. Só que a minha dúvida é se essa trade aconteceu mesmo no jogo ou se eles estão tipo a falar de uma trade na altura que aconteceu na vida real. É porque as equipas aqui neste modo de jogo parece que não mudam muito. É sempre o mesmo, é sempre os mesmos gajos na mesma equipa. Será que aqui também fazem contratações? É que a única cena que eu noto é que aparecem de vez em quando os jogadores, mas é jogadores feitos mesmo pelo próprio jogo. Não sei. Não decorei nomes.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Anderson. Richardson with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Anderson passes to Antetokounmpo. Offline with the baseline jumper. Warriors leading by 3. Up the floor. Launches the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Carter-Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. McLemore. Oh!
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way. That's exactly
as únicas cenas que eu vejo é no primeiro save que eu tive, o Kobe Bryant, por exemplo, teve bué de tempo desaparecido. Bué de tempo, teve pai meia época desaparecido. Mas quando fui a ver depois tinha sido lesão. Não foi neste save, foi no outro, antes deste, mesmo assim. Estive no... Estive nos Cavs e o... E o LeBron aconteceu precisamente a mesma merda. Aqui também acho que já está a começar a acontecer com o Curry, mas aqui já me percebi que o gajo está mesmo lesionado.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Schroeder, and another basket for Golden State.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 35 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Raramente, mas já
Thanks
costumamos
for
jogar.
revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking
Mas era aquilo que eu agora estava a dizer, tipo, a época passada jogávamos mais. Esta época o gajo como está lesionado.
And here is Carter Williams.
O gajo basicamente acabou um championship do ano passado lesionado. O último jogo o gajo já estava lesionado.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bayless. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7.
Não sei. Não está aqui nem
Carter
aqui.
Williams kicks to Monroe. Dives for it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Andrew Bogut, how he performed last season. He averaged 4 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Here's Monroe. They get it back. Hoffman off target at the rim.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Schroeder. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Pensava que mesmo assim piorzinho estava o live.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the
É
basket by
que
Draymond Green. Monroe's shot is good.
não se importa de mandar jogo igual todos os anos. Só mudar meia dúzia de merda.
To really be effective in that kind of matchup.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Olha lá com essa merda, caralho. Acho que fazer.
Warriors leading by 7. Here's Schroeder. A 35-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. And Green gets it to go.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Eu não sei, já ouvi dizer que a jogabilidade está bem diferente e está bem da marada. Agora não sei se os gajos, já ando a ouvir isso há 2 anos, agora não sei se entretanto os gajos melhoraram ou não.
Very steady with their work on the interior, really a well-rounded effort overall.
Monroe outside.
Mas mesmo assim já se nota a diferença dos comentários do 2K18 para este ou não? Ou é a mesma merda também? É comentários antigos para caralho já.
Here's Bayless. Off target with his 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Schroeder passes to Bogut. 20 feet out. And it's Schroeder missing.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing. Shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Warriors leading by 12. The shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
This way.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And so that's the end of the...
I'm here with Rick.
Isso é que era de valor, mano. Comprar a PlayStation. Já está mais que na altura.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And what a game for Thompson. 12 points.
Pá,
He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Isso eu acho bem.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Por causa da merda dos glitches e o caralho.
Filling out the wings,
Mesmo assim vai haver glitch na mesma com...
Howard is out there with Monroe. And it's Hoffman in at the point.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, because he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Warriors leading by 14. And Thompson kicks it over to Schroeder. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Schroeder's got 11 points.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Monroe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Yeah.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Mas é basicamente como eu aqui na PlayStation também é a mesma cena. Se me falha a internet por alguma razão, a única coisa que eu consigo jogar é GTA. Porque como eu tenho jogos digitais e os jogos estão comprados na Store, a Store precisa sempre ver as licenças. Porque o jogo pode ser pirateado ou alguma cena assim do estilo, então a PlayStation precisa sempre ver as licenças. E se eu não tiver online, tipo com a internet, não consigo jogar o jogo.
Hoffman is guarded by Schroeder, feeds it to Middleton. Monroe left side. Just 5 to shoot. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Monroe's got 4 points this quarter.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for Freak.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Pass to Hoffman. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
From deep 3-point range, and it's Schroeder missing.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Warriors leading by 12. Thompson for the triple. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even
Este
last game, he was on fire.
Se eu tivesse mais rebounds como costumo ter, as assistências que eu tenho neste jogo é as rebounds que eu costumo ter. As rebounds está tipo trocado cada assistência. Se ainda conseguisse fazer mais umas assistênciazinhas e depois dar-lhe o resto de rebounds, ainda fazer um triple-double.
Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Now, here's Richardson. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that seat.
Just
strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up.
Eu
Now.
consigo
I mean,
ver
you
quando
can't
sempre
have
ia
the
à toa, mano,
opposing
no campo.
point guard throwing down on you like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Need better looks than that.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Richardson dishes to Carter Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 21 points for Freak.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
From the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the professor. He's got 21 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Bucks trail by 18.
Mas eu tentei um triplo, sofri falta e só me dá 2 lançamentos.
51 seconds left in the third. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And so Howard nails both of them.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half.
Pudesse matar alguém no jogo, mas não
I
matava este
like
cabrão.
that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now, here's Howard. Kicks it out to Richardson. The 3, that's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Não, 34 deles, mano. É mesmo varejão. Nossa,
it's stolen by Schroeder. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me.
Não gosto do gajo nem um bocadinho.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Não gosto do gajo.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Bucks trail by 19. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's the professor in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Howard drives in. Cannot hit. Nice D from Bogut.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that one up quick. That's 28 points for Freak.
Man, he's got a lot of fire.
Sim, tá bem. Foi aquilo que vocês tinham dito. E mesmo assim ele também não ganhou mais. Ou foi este que ganhou quando estava numa equipa e depois trocou para a outra e ganhou. Quando estava na outra também. E não lembro se foi isso que vocês tinham falado ou se foi um que perdeu numa e depois trocou para a outra e perdeu.
Another shot. Howard got a piece of it.
Finalmente. Let's get that look.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Schroeder. Offline with his three. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Bayless. Screened by Howard. Pass to Hoffman. The tray. Shot is no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And here's the fast break. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 8 points for Barnes.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Os únicos gajos que eu vejo aqui fedidos de jogar, mano, é contra as coisas, contra eles Oklahoma.
Not if that's going to be the result.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Schroeder kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving the ball around. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Good job here in the second half.
Parecendo que não tem logo dois gajos, ok, que é 90 e tal.
They're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
Monroe outside. There's the screen. Here is Bayless to stop the run. And Monroe, the bucket on the assist by Bayless. And that's 12 points for Greg Monroe. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Cooper. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And the professor subbed in for Ian Clark. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Yeah, man, whether poucas cutscenes e foda.
Schroeder kicks to Green. Thompson passes to Schroeder. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Oh, tight defense being played right there.
A única cena que agora noto é só bocado mais entrevistado. Não há cutscenes, nada. Tipo, de história e caraças, tipo, a história acaba no primeiro ano.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their
baskets já não vejo cutscenes, tipo, de história desde que o chaval morre. Tua tropa morre, nunca mais vejo coisa.
And it's Schroeder missing. Bucks trail by 16. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Howard. A good look from Carter Williams. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 4th assist in this one.
No slowing him down, just incredible numbers for Monroe. He has 15 points and also a block shot. This game is all about him right now.
Também me tira bocado a pica isso, mano. O gajo está aqui a jogar. Como o jogo também já é antigo, o gajo está a jogar só para jogar. Menos, olha, hoje já deu para perceber que o My Park ainda está a funcionar. Está aí bacanas a perguntar se um gajo jogava My Park. Eu pensava que já tinham mandado o My Park deste abaixo. Tipo 17 para o 18, ainda era naquela. Agora 16, 17 e 18 com o My Park. Também deve haver bué da pessoal ainda a jogar este jogo e que não comprou outro. Digo.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the professor. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Que é o jogo? Não sei se vale a pena, mano. Vai começar a Benfica daqui a uma hora. Mas se quiseres, um gajo fazia uma live de outra cena qualquer. Tinha que acabar esta e fazer outra. Eu ia despachar este. Só sou mesmo isso, só se for lá para as 10 e qualquer coisa. Dá o Benfica, então é feliz. Make 3 appearance. Não. Espera aí que vou. Então fica aí, fica atento que vou fazer uma de Fortnite. Espera aí. Mais uma bequinha. Acabo com esta e faço já uma de Fortnite assim.